Hey there, it must be Tuesday because it's time for another episode of Geek for the Week. I'm your host, Steph, and I'm here to fill you up with your weekly geeky goodness. Not a lot has happened over the past week, but what did happen was pretty awesome. One big thing that happened last week occurred on Tuesday night, and it was DC's huge reveal of some really super cool stuff. First, we got another taste of Batman vs Superman, finally some footage from the new Wonder Woman movie, and a brand new kick-ass trailer from the upcoming Suicide Squad. Now, I still feel pretty negatively about the Batman vs Superman movie, and I think a lot of it is being rushed and nothing makes any sense. And before you attack me, this is not like an oh my god I hate DC kind of thing. I actually love DC. I prefer DC to Marvel, to be honest. And maybe that's why I'm so protective of all these DC movies, because I just want them to be perfect. And I don't want them to ruin everything that I love. I would have liked to see a couple more Superman films before going down that path. But anyways, that's just my opinion. But I'm not going to talk about that today because I really just want to talk about Wonder Woman because I fucking love Wonder Woman a lot. From the little taste of footage that we got, I am so excited. She is just so badass and super hot. And I love the whole period piece kind of thing. I'm honestly so hopeful for this because Wonder Woman is one of my favorite characters of literally everything in the entire world. And so far I'm pretty sold on Gal. I mean, her face is just like Amazon princess gorgeousness. Give me your face, or just all of you. Moving on to Suicide Squad. The latest trailer got me pretty excited because the last trailer did not get me very excited. And I like that we're getting a much more fun vibe from this. It doesn't look like a really serious, like monotonous kind of movie. And from the new trailer, it kind of felt like a weird Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. Just like a band of misfits forming together to be the worst heroes ever. And while they're not really like good-hearted people like Guardians of the Galaxy, I still kind of see the similarities, and I really hope they sort of go for that kind of vibe because that would just be so freaking cool. And the trailer had that fun, lighthearted atmosphere, so I really hope that they carry that out in with the movie and not just the trailer, because that's some bullshit. Can I just say that that trailer was cut just like beautifully? I might like the trailer more than the actual movie. It was one of the best trailers I've seen for anything. It didn't really give much of the plot away. The music was awesome, and it was cut to the music like perfectly. They could not have picked a better song. I just really like that trailer a lot. Anyways, I just really hope the film is more like this trailer than the previous trailer, because the teaser that we got and all the posters were kind of gritty and dark looking, which is fine, but I love the fun and vibrant, exciting vibe that we get from this trailer. It's kind of like they're taking Joel Schumacher's Batman with lots of bright colors and vibrant shit and mixing it with Christopher Nolan's Batman with his like dark, gritty realism, so that could be cool. In other exciting news, the X-Files reboot finally premiered on Sunday. And although it was annoyingly pushed back because of the playoff game, really, football? Do you really think you're more important than the X-Files? But after 14 years of waiting, what's another 25 minutes? I did my waiting! 14 years of it! In Azkaban! Now, while the premiere wasn't really the greatest thing it could have been, it was certainly better than any other reboot that the X-Files has attempted. Like the 2008 disaster X-Files I Want to Believe, or J.J. Abrams' attempt to reinvent Mulder and Scully's adventures in the sci-fi show Fringe. But still, the miniseries premiere was really disappointing. Though a lot of really die-hard fans are okay with it, and I think it's kind of similar to the excitement of Star Wars The Force Awakens, because it's just 100% nostalgia. Seeing something you grew up with and watched for years and years and years finally come back to life is pretty exciting, no matter how terrible it is. I'm still waiting for my Firefly reboot. And speaking of terrible, terrible reboots, The Labyrinth is coming back. Yes, David Bowie died, and we love him, and we loved him in The Labyrinth, but that does not mean that we should bring The Labyrinth back without David Bowie. Someone tell me how that makes sense, please? If the same Labyrinth movie came out today, it would totally flop. I love The Labyrinth, but it's a fucking terrible movie. The only reason I like it is because I watched it when I was a kid, and every time I see it, it just is nostalgia. It's the nostalgia thing. It's like a sickness. Rebooting a bad movie that people only like because of the nostalgia is not going to succeed. Especially when the most exciting thing about The Labyrinth is David Bowie and David Bowie's crotch. People just need to stop making reboots of everything. Like, can we please just get some original content? Every single movie that is coming out is either based on something or a reboot of something. Grrr. Anyways, but that's all for this week, guys. I hope your lives are freaky and geeky. Thanks for watching. I'm Steph, and you can stay tuned for more Geek next week.